over a century and a half, Inanda Seminary has been a beacon, nurturing young women to become leaders, innovators, and compassionate individuals. Welcome to a glimpse into their journey.
When I first heard that I was going to boarding school, for starters, I did in fact feel quite nervous because it's my first time being away from home. I also felt excited because I was in a new environment with new people, so I had a good chance to make a good first impression.
I was desperate for a school, and my mom and me were fumbling. We were trying to find a school. And then my granny comes along and she goes, "Well, what about Inanda?" And I was like, "Okay, let's go." So then we got our stuff and I came here. I was super nervous. I was scared. They welcomed me with open arms. I mean, I felt welcomed almost immediately.
It's like sleeping with a bunch of very, very wild people. Almost like little cats. It's nice, also a bit rowdy, but it gets better. And then you guys all start to understand each other, and you guys start being more closer and more like friends into sisters.
The best thing that has been since I've come in the school is my academic results. They have really improved and I've seen growth in myself and I'm becoming the person I've really wanted to be. The support I got from the teachers, my friends, and the motivation I got from my parents.
I'm currently enjoying the learning and the techniques that the teachers are using to help me understand the content.
So the most important thing that I think I enjoy is learning. I enjoy the contact time that I have with teachers. I think, being in a classroom setting, being with teachers, learning is important.
But the technology is very advanced. I had never used a Chromebook. I'd used a laptop before, but we have Chromebooks here and I'd never used them. And I was like, how do I use this? I was so confused. But I got used to it.
Classes, they're very interactive, they're very nice, the teachers teach well, and they explain things well to you.
Inanda Seminary has taught me a lot of things. It has taught me to be persevering and courageous at all times, even when things go south. It has taught me to be independent and responsible. It has taught me to be social with other people. It has taught me to be dedicated and determined in everything I do.
Boarding school has made my life better in such a way that I know how to arrange things better and I know how to make my time work for me.
The most important quality that you need to possess as a leader is being able to sympathize with other students, especially in a boarding school. It's very important for us to get along with others, but at the same time sympathize with them. And it's very good to be humble.
An experience I enjoyed was when I chose to do the talent show earlier on in the year, since one of my goals this year was to get out of my comfort zone as much as possible. The thing that I'm currently enjoying are the sports at the school, specifically the marimba band, since it aligns with my goals in future.
Being at the school has challenged me in such a way that I know that I have to use my time effectively. If I had not come to the school, I would not know the significance of having your physical and mental health in balance. As the school provides a lot of sports opportunities, we are encouraged to take at least one sport each term.
There's lots of events and it's very entertaining. There's never a moment of boredom here.
Like the Afro Punk, we got to celebrate together, dressing up crazy, just having fun, and celebrating the school's birthday was one of the best experiences I ever had.
I love the activities and sports that occur in the school, especially the connect groups, because that's when I get to listen to other people's experiences and I get to share my own experiences and challenges.
Being able to work with the choir, beautiful choristers that we have in the school is amazing, and being able to learn more and discover more about myself as a talented individual in terms of singing and dancing. I think the school has really helped me grow in that sense, and I'm really grateful for that opportunity.
The events here are very jam-packed and energy-filled. I don't think you could get bored at some of these things, and everyone would start getting involved. I mean, the events, there's so many events. I mean, the calendar is almost always full. There's always something to look forward to. The spiritual life of the school is also very active. We go to chapel multiple times a week. We have the Sunday service every week. You feel the presence of the Lord with you everywhere you go.
I personally think I enjoy chapel, especially on Sundays, because it's nice to feel in touch with the Lord every day.
Inanda Seminary is a special school. It creates smart, independent women. The people here, especially the girls, they're like sisters. You can talk to them, they're family.
I've made good sisters that I'll cherish for life.
My experience here at Inanda has been wonderful so far. Getting used to everything has been a challenge, but honestly, all in all, I wouldn't trade it for the world.
With the school's influence, I aspire to go out into the world and make a positive difference and shed some light into the people's lives. The school motto that says "Shine where you are" has encouraged me to lighten up spaces I walk into. I've also been prepared to go out into the world with the belief that I can do whatever I'd like to do as long as it aligns with my values that I've taken from the school.
If I had another chance or an opportunity, I'd choose Inanda Seminary over and over again.
From generation to generation, Inanda has fostered an environment where young women discover their potential, build lifelong bonds, and develop the confidence to make their mark in the world. On their recent visit to Inanda Seminary, the Minister of Education and her deputy said this.
And having institutions like this that get the opportunity to shape young women's lives and views on the world are so important. And secondly, it's so incredible and so heartwarming being in the school that traces its history back to many, many, many years ago. But that has always been inclusive, that has always put the girl child at the forefront, even when it was not fashionable or even allowed to do so.
Yeah, this school preserved the knowledge that women have. Yes. And when you look at the alumni of this school, they've changed the world, they've touched the world.
Let's preserve this kind of history so that when young girls look at themselves, they see themselves represented where they're standing on the shoulders of giants.
Invest in the future. Invest in the young women of Inanda Seminary. Your partnership will empower us to continue this legacy of excellence for generations to come.